Mike, some flurries possibly tonight, but man, Friday, Sunday, it could get really messy.
You know, we're going to have a low pressure system come at us on Friday, and I think we'll still be cold enough both here and aloft for just snowfall. But that changes on Saturday night. I don't know if we need gymnastics lessons, but we've been jumping through hoops lately just to get through winter.
It just never ends.
I'm telling you. You know, on the First Alert Weather Radar Network, we've got a little bit of very light snowfall, and most of what you see here isn't even reaching the ground. The atmosphere is just so dry as this Arctic air pushes on in. But you look over toward Gasconade County, maybe the central and southern and western portions of Franklin County. That's where we may have a few flakes, and that is about all we're going to see. This is the trail of flurry activity we're expecting, but like I say, there's just not going to be too much. The lower atmosphere is too dry, and at least at this point in time, there's not quite enough moisture. But we are going to be the stuff of the Comedy Channel and also Conan O'Brien again, because we're going to have to talk, we being the weather folks, about the polar vortex. But what the heck is that? Well, first of all, this thing is the circumpolar vortex. It's the polar jet that goes circumnavigating all over the world at the edge of the North Pole. Any low pressure system is a vortex, and sometimes there are lots of these low pressure systems, but on balance, in a typical winter, over northeastern North America and over Siberia, we see two places that tend to see, well, low pressure systems sort of develop, fade, and redevelop. The mean position of the North American polar vortex is over the northeastern portion of Canada. Now, in a normal winter, the jet stream's going so fast and it's so strong that it keeps that Arctic air, for the most part, way to the north of us. What has been different about this year is that the jet stream has been much slower. As a result, it's been much more amplified, and that has allowed the polar vortex in North America to come a lot farther south than it normally does, and he has been bringing a lot of Arctic air with him. So lots of places have seen very cold temperatures, and some places have seen cold temperatures they just never see. That Arctic air also sets the table for rough weather for us, because when it's in place, it's so cold and so dense that anytime you bring in warm air, it has no recourse but to ride in over the top of the cold air that's in place, and that's what's going to happen on Friday. But temperatures above the surface on Friday will be sufficiently cold for all of our moisture to be exclusively snow. So we'll see 2, 3, maybe 4 inches of snowfall, which is no small thing. But the bigger player is what happens to us Saturday and into Sunday, because Saturday night into Sunday, a warmer system pushes in. That Arctic air is still here, so we're thinking we could see freezing rain Saturday night mixed with sleet. That hangs around into Sunday. Now, it's conceivable this could change, so hang in there with us. We'll bring you those changes. But right now, the talk is all about the cold stuff to the north that is coming south. Right out now, it is 9 degrees in Moline, and up there, you get any kind of wind. You have a sub-zero wind chill index, -7 in Moline, -4 in Des Moines. Our current temperature at Lambert right now is 27 degrees with winds out of the north-northwest. Our top temperature 32, our low 25, but tonight we bottom out at 11 with those evening flurries and clear skies. Wind chills tomorrow morning are going to make it feel like it's -5 to -10. Then a high of only 28 degrees, and then the focus turns on to quiet weather Thursday, that snow we get on Friday, and the ice storm that could be on the way Saturday into Sunday.